Hello everybody, Craig Warrack here. It's time to put on makeup. Yes, it's time to light the lights. It's even time to get things started because here comes the bride. Here we have a couple of my custom action figures and it's a little bit different from what I usually do. Outside of superhero territory, here we have a couple of Muppets in their wedding outfits. Now, my friends Lisa and Simon are getting married early next month. That's just a couple of weeks away. And they've asked me to make some custom action figures to stand in as their cake toppers. And you might think it's rather evil of me to make them as Muppets, but they asked me, so it's not my fault, even if I do think it's quite suitable. Here we have, first off, let's take a look at Miss Piggy. Lisa and Simon were very kind enough to provide me with the Palisades Muppet figures to base their cake toppers off of. And the Miss Piggy here, she originally arrived wearing a purple dress, but I've had to change all that. I cut it off and re-sculpted the top piece and added this thing in the hair. I'm not big up on wedding dress lingo, so yeah, no idea what that's called. And I added in the wedding dress. It's got a few layers. It has a, I don't know, an underskirt or a red bit, and then the main skirt, which is this pearlescent white, and then an overskirt, which is this covering of lace. And that took a lot of time. I'm by no means a seamstress, so it took a lot of hard work to hot glue that together, cut it to the right size and what have you. And then adding on top, there's a little red ribbon going round there. And this is actually me trying to mimic Lisa's wedding dress. I don't really know much about dresses, so I'm sure they'll be able to pick faults in it, but that's the best I could do. The bodice, as I said, is completely sculpted. That's more my kind of area, and hand painted. I also had to shave off Piggy's gloves and repaint them as skin, add in a wedding band and bracelet, and also her shoes, which are to match Lisa's shoes. They were red with the flower on them, and repainted Piggy's eyes and hair to kind of match Lisa's colour. And there we have her. That's Miss Piggy. So let's have a look at Kermit. So here we have Kermit, and he's looking very dapper in his wedding outfit. Now, as you know, I'm from Scotland, and so are Lisa and Simon. So this is a male Scottish traditional wedding outfit. Not too traditional. We're not talking like 1,000 years ago. It's a more modern version with this Argyle jacket and vest and shirt and tie. And of course he's wearing his kilt. Now the kilt is made out of paper, painted and also pleated. You'll see I went in and folded that a lot to get the pleating of the kilt. Wrapped it round him. You'll see it's as kilt-like as I could make it. And here we have his sporran. That's the little bag that goes at the front of the kilt. And the chain is real and attaches. There's some detailing on his sporran. Let's see if we can make that out. Not too well, not too badly either. Simon had a custom made sporran in real life, not just this kind of custom. Kermit has one, but Simon has one too, which is, it looks kind of like a Celtic design, but it's actually Cthulhu, or half of Cthulhu. So I replicated that as best I could. And then sculpted on the jacket and the sleeves, and again the wedding band. And the tartan, I'm hoping, is the correct tartan pattern off the top of my head. I can't remember what it's called, but there we have him. Oh, and in case you're wondering, what does a Scotsman wear up his kilt? It's too dark to tell. It's nothing, but Kermit doesn't have anything anyway. And there we have Kermit and Miss Piggy ready to go down the aisle in Edinburgh. I hope it's going to be a wonderful day. I'm quite sure it is. I will be there, and maybe I can get some footage of these two in action.